Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS that rule well, and salutations to all of the sincere Akim worldwide. For the purpose of this sit down, I'm just going to go into this Edomite, Stephen Hawking, an Edomite that Yahweh Yahweh Shai severely punished and has got living in a horrid carcass of a body, man, until the missiles come. Now, Stephen Hawkins is a high up elite. I'm not Salakia, that's Satan. He's not one of the high up elites. He's just a rich Edomite, man, that the common folk know, but he's nowhere near the high up elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, Amalek, basically. He might be an Amalekite himself, but he's not the top of the top. He's not the creme de la creme of Esau's world, as it be. Now, it says here from the Mirror, Stephen Hawking explains how we could reach Mars in less than an hour and Pluto in days. Now, why is this so-called white man trying to explore space? Number one, he's already fucked up the entire inhabited Earth, and he's trying to spread his disease into the outer space itself, man. He's literally trying to take himself, being the virus that he is, across the entire inhabited Earth, the universe, in fact. He's trying to take over everything. He's trying to show himself that he is the Most High. Now, let's just get into this article. It says here, the world-renowned physicists explain that the human race has to boldly go where no one has gone before if it wants to continue for another 1,000,000 years. Another 1,000,000 years. Wow. Esau is a devil, man. You got people out here believing that the earth is 1,000,000 years old already, and like, this guy's here talking about another 1,000,000 years. But notice he says, boldly go where no one has gone before it. You see, this so-called white man doesn't want to take what the Most High, Yahweh Yahweh Shai, created and just deal with it as what it is. He just wants to go that one step further. Like, yeah, you got man and woman, but what if you have a hybrid? Or you've got, you got sex with humans, but what about if sex with robots and animals? Like, he just wants to just go the extra mile, man. The extra wicked mile. And this guy is a devil. That's why Yahweh has got him in the carcass of the body he's in. So Stephen Hawking says it could be possible one day for humans to reach Mars in less than an hour. The world-renowned physicist explained that the human race, much like Star Trek, has to boldly go where no one has gone before. This man is the devil. If it wants to continue on for another 1,000,000 years, he said on Sunday. According to Professor Hawking, the world will become severely crowded by 2600 when power consumption could turn the planet into a sizzling fireball. He said the world would become severely crowded. Hey, man, that's not biblical, man. That's not scriptural. Let's just get that in Genesis, the 1st chapter. Let's see what the Most High told mankind to do. If he said, worry about 2600 when the world is going to be severely crowded. Let's see what Yahweh Yahweh Shai told our forefathers, man. Just a second. 1 second, Akim. I'm just going to get it. First and foremost, it says in verse 21, it says Genesis 1 and 21, and the powers, because Yahweh created Yahweh Shai and the angels, the elect angels, who then created everything else. So it says, and the powers, Alahayim, if you look it up in the Hebrew, created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly. I ain't even got to go into the word abundantly. You should know what that means. But after their kind, every winged fowl after his kind, and the powers saw that it was good. But let's go into this now. It says, and the powers said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So the powers created man in their image, it should say, in the image of the powers created they them. It should say male and female created they them, and the powers blessed them. The Alahayim, meaning Yahweh Shai, heading them, and the angels blessed them, and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth. Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, have it under your rulership, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So now I'm going to show you the stark contrast between Yahweh Yahweh Shai's doctrine and the so-called white man Esau, the devil's doctrine. Genesis 1 and 28. And the powers blessed them, and the powers said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it. That's Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is Esau. According to Prof. Hawkins, the world will become severely crowded by 2600, when power consumption could turn the planet into a sizzling fireball. The only thing that's going to turn the planet Earth into a sizzling fireball is this damn devil, unless he stopped, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai created the earth for us to be able to live off it fruitfully, man. You got Jake everywhere. Israel is the largest nation on the planet Earth because we're scattered amongst all the nations right now. You got Israelite foreigners everywhere. Yet if you were to get all the Israelites in the world together, I guarantee you, man, they'd be able to live on this earth. They'd be able to live in like a country together, literally in unison and in peace, man, with no problem. Yes, they'd have to spread out a bit because of numbers, but at the end of the day, the earth would not suffer them, man. The only way that this place is going to turn into a fireball is if that devil Esau and devils like Steve Hawkins ain't put to death, man. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to do. But look at this, man. He's trying to tell you the earth is millions of years old, and if you replenish too much, you're just going to destroy the earth. This man is about death, man. That's John 10:10. Anyway, continuing on in the article, it says, but thanks to space migration, we could one day reach Mars in an hour and Pluto in days. You know the reason they're looking into that space exploration? To try and escape Yahweh Shem Yahushai when he comes. But they ain't going to escape. Damn, look at this devil. Prof. Hawkins told the Tencent WE Summit in Beijing, the idea behind this innovation is to have the nanocraft ride on the light beam. Look at this devil. That is an Edomite, man. The average Edomite in the kingdom is going to look 10 times worse than that, man. Look at that. That is a hell hole, man. His body is hell. You can tell that cracker done some wicked shit, and that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai has got him back on this side, living in that carcass of a body, like I keep saying. But that devil is trying to say the earth is going to look like that. He's trying to say the earth is going to look like a gas ball if mankind continues to multiply on it. Of course, the earth will look like that if Edomites continue to multiply, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to put an end to them, man. This is Mars, but he's trying to say, like, literally, we're going to end up looking like Mars. Our planet's going to end up looking like Mars itself, you know. He's trying to literally take, man, oh, man. So anyway, such a system could reach Mars in less than an hour, or reach Pluto in days, pass Voyager in under a week, and pass Alpha Centauri in just over 20 years, he continued. Space migration could be made possible through initiatives like Breakthrough Starshot, a Hawking-backed attempt to reach Alpha Centauri, the closest star outside of our solar system. Hey, you get the picture. This damn devil over here is trying to say we need to go live in space because there's not enough space on the planet Earth for mankind. But the main reason these Edomites are pushing that space shit is because they know in their spirit that they gotta escape Yahweh Shem Yahushai's doctrine, man. They gotta try to escape Yahweh Shem Yahushai's judgment. But guess what? They ain't gonna escape, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna get them. Obadiah verse 15. Salakia, 1 second. Obadiah verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Hey, man. I'm just going to get the point because Esau can't get away from this, man. You can't get away from this. 1 sec. Where is that? You can't get away from this. Let's see this. 1 second. Amos chapter 9 verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Meaning that these elites, man, they got elite underground bunkers, man. You know, they've got underground resorts, actual underground cities that they're going to try and flee to in the time of that not in the martial law when Yahweh Shem Yahushai also returns, man. For their own safety, they're going to try and retreat away from the rest of civilization and have their own secret societies underground. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to get them. It also says, though they climb up to heaven, yeah? Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to bring down those space stations. He's going to bring down those aircrafts. This man is not going to make it, man. And although they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, they hide themselves in these fortified cities, in these skyscrapers, man, try to hide themselves behind their military. I will search and take them out thence. And though they may be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent being Leviathan, and he shall bite them. Hey, man, these elites are not going to escape, man. Even if they hide at the bottom of the ocean, underneath the depths of the earth, in the skies, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to reach them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will say, hey, that's going into our people. But this really, verse 3, you can apply to Esau, man. Because this is talking about the devil, man. I'll read that again, Amos 9:2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Hey, man, so guess what? In short, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to allow this place to get totally decimated. Esau is going to be made an example of. And all of this bullshit talking about space stations. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, you're not going to escape Esau. You're really not going to escape. 1 second, I'm looking for this one scripture, and it's Satan, because I'm trying to find it. Give me a second. Though I said that, that's among the stars. I can't find it, man. It's Satan, Salakia Hakim. Salakia Hakim. Alright, got that. Obadiah verse 4. That's what I was looking for in Obadiah. Obadiah verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. And what's that, setting thy nest among the stars? Those space programs that he's got, man, like what Steve Hawkins is talking about, where they're going to try and reach Mars. Though they think that they can go escape from the Most High by trying to escape his jurisdiction, the Most High's jurisdiction is the entire universe, man, not just the earth. The earth is his footstool, like he describes it in the scriptures, man. But really and truly, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's jurisdiction is everywhere, man. The Most High is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent everywhere, man. So guess what, man? You ain't gonna escape. Your space stations ain't gonna help you out, man. The Most High will find you in Mars. He'll send Israelites after you in Mars, because we're gonna inhabit these planets, and we're gonna do it the righteous way, through the spirit and power of the Creator, not through man's working. You know, the scripture tells you, man, in the Psalms, I believe 127, that if the Most High buildeth not the house, they labor in vain that built it. It don't matter, man, how many space stations you want to build, how many people you want to send to Mars. The Most High is not with your program, man, so it ain't gonna last. Yeah, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Stephen Hawkins, you gonna fail, you damn devil. Look at this devil. He needs a savior, man. He needs salvation, but guess what? He's an Edomite, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua ain't with saving Edomites, man. Talking about if in the year 2600 we might be overcrowded and the earth might become a gas ball. That's why we got to destroy you Edomites before that happens, man. You know, you wicked ass Edomites, man, talking all of this bullshit. But that's what I'm saying, man, because they sincerely believe that there's earth salvation. But hey, man, they've been revealed in these last days for who they are, the devil. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, let no one trick you, for that day shall not come, being the last days. Yeah, that Israel's salvation after the last days, of course, except they're falling away first. So our people had to fall off and, make the mistakes that they made. We've done been making mistakes, but they had to make a few more mistakes, man, for, at the hands of the Romans, go into captivity, the Atlantic slave trade had to happen. All of these things had to happen, man, and we have to then come back out in the modern society where in pushing this truth, all of these things had to happen, and that son of man man of sin be revealed. It says, the son of perdition, the devil, man, Esau, the man who is the great Satan, the devil of the earth, had to be revealed. And trust me, he's been revealed in this time. Everyone knows who the devil is, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And what does Esau do, man? He's got Cesare Borgia in every single church. He's got a white Jesus hanging over Brazil, man. An Edomite Jesus, I should say. And now he's trying to push this doctrine of we need to evacuate the earth because it's not safe for us. This devil, man. Hey, man. The scriptures say the wages of sin, death. And this man is the man of sin, man. He's sin personified. Esau, man. Look at this Edomite right here, man. Wicked devil. All that money he's got couldn't save him, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is not dealing with the wicked, man. All of these people, man, all of these Edomites that want to push that doctrine about space exploration, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is not with that, man. You're gonna fail in your invention. I'm gonna finish off with Psalms 127, man. Psalms 127 verse 1. Except the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai build the house, they labor in vain that built it. Except the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. So you Edomites, man, it doesn't matter what you try to set in place. Malachi, the first chapter tells you, man, that whatever Esau tried to build up, the Lord's hand will throw it back down, man. The Most High is going to strike down your chariots. He's going to strike down your spaceships. He's going to strike down your air force, man. And you're all going to go down, man, in judgment. Judgment. Oh, man. And I can't wait, man. It says, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that built it. And except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh in vain. Now, the Lord definitely ain't keeping the city of the Edomites. Because what does he say here? Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. Read up in that same chapter and the Lord tells you that he hates you, man. So you Edomites, you can try and explore space till you're blue in the face. Hey, that rhymes. Oh, fucking hell. You can try explore Mars. You can try reach the depths of outer space, but your Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is gonna catch you out there, man. And when you're totally out of your element, Mr. So-called white man. Stephen Hawking ain't gonna save the Edomite race. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how quick you can reach Mars. The Most High will zap your ass, man, before you even think, man. You Edomites think you're going to make it, but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has got you played out, man. Trust me, no matter what you think you're going to do to make it out of this destruction, you're going to get it. Try exploring space, but you ain't going to make it. Hey, man, the Lord knew he was going to do this. He prophesied it to us. That's why you got Obadiah verse 4. That's why you got Amos 9 and 2, man. Hey, you Edomites, man, you're done. You're through. You're finished. I'm going to leave it there. Shalom, Akim. Barakafar Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.